Hello Sagittarius, welcome to this space, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, and my channel is Wow Oracle. Well Sagittarius, today I'm here to connect with you to do your energy reading for the week of June 28th through July 4th, 2020. Okay, now before I get into it, Sagittarius, there's just a few disclaimers I want to share with you. First and foremost, Sagittarius, please remember, these are general readings. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Also, if it does not fit your life, don't try to make it fit, okay? Also, if you're watching your sun sign and you're not finding your message there, feel free to check out your moon and your rising sign. As well as, if you don't still find the message at that point, feel free to check out all the other beautiful readers out there on YouTube. Now, Sagittarius, before I start, I do want to apologize. I know that your reading is a little late for the week, but Mercury retrograde had its hand at me last week, and it did not allow me to get up your video and one other video. I'm not sure why. I made your videos, they just would not load. So I do apologize for that. So I am remaking your video. So I do hope that you find your messages at that point, okay? So let's go ahead and get right into it. So first and foremost, Sagittarius, we're going to be pulling an oracle card out of the Energy Oracle Cards by Sandra and Taylor to just see what the overall energy of your week is, what you're kind of dealing with, what you're going through, who you're dealing with, what situations might be arising in your life, and things of that sort, okay? So give me one moment while I go ahead and tap into your energy. All right, Spirit, what messages of guidance do you have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For the week of June 28th through July 4th. What messages do you have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For the week of June 28th through July 4th. All right, Sagittarius, so your overall energy coming out for you this week is 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Wow, what an interesting card to get. So we do have the number, before I get into the card, we do have the number 41 here. So a 4 has to do with structures and foundations and manifestations. And a 1 is about new beginnings and opportunities. So I feel like what you're doing this week, Sagittarius, is you're finally feeling that connectivity between you and spirit. You're feeling your crown chakra really open up, and you're allowing that energy to flow in so that you can really manifest your best life, manifest new beginnings, manifest potential. I do feel that for some of you, you are just like I said, you're having your crown chakra really blow open at this time, so you can really see how connected you are, so you really can start to believe in what it is you're manifesting, not only just saying it, but actually feeling it within you, knowing that things are going to work out for you, knowing that things are going to happen. It's like you're getting wisdom and insight necessary also to move forward in your life, because if you look, this angel is holding the book of wisdom, the book of truth. I just feel like, yes, definitely things are starting to move for you in your life, and you're just really feeling much more connected than you've ever felt in the past. Really ready to kind of bring your dreams into manifestation, to bring your goals to light so that things can happen for you and new beginnings of opportunity and potential can flow into your life. Okay, so now what I'd like to do for you, Sagittarius, is I want to go ahead and read what the book says about this card. So give me one moment to pull that up for you. Okay, card 41, 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Spirit connections, intuition, and inspiration. The beautiful angel Uriel, also called the Fire of God, wears a brilliant crystal crown vibrating with a passionate connection to the divine. She brings great power to your 7th energy center, which is called the crown chakra, and is located at the top of your head. This card upright indicates an open and free-flowing channel of information and inspiration from the wonderful beings in the spirit world. This could also be a time of great intuition for you and guidance from your higher awareness, so allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen. Now is a time to get connected. The assistance from Spirit is great, and whether it's the presence of an ascended master, a powerful angel like Uriel, or just a loving friend or family member in spirit, their love and willingness to assist is always there. They even open you to the Akashic Records or Alaya consciousness, the storehouse of all information. This connection is open now, and you will find that your own spirit and the spirits of those around you will be able to provide answers you seek and the blessings you desire and deserve. Wow, definitely, like I said, you're really opening your crown chakra and you're just really feeling that connectivity to ascended masters, to angels, to gods and goddesses, to the universe, to God consciousness, whatever it is, even passed on loved ones, passed on animals, you know, passed on friends, whatever it may be. You're just feeling that connection to this week. You're really allowing that energy to flow, and it's helping you. It's helping you because you're gaining the answers that you seek in life from those who are no longer part of the earthly realm. Okay, so let's go ahead. Now we're going to move forward into the energy of your week. So for that, we'll use the tarot. And with the tarot, we're going to look at the energies to help keep you grounded, the energies to help you be more open. We'll look at the positive energies coming in for you for the week, as well as what negative energies are coming your way. We'll also look at how to best invite those positive energies in, as well as how the negative energies could affect you and things of that like. Okay, so Sagittarius, let's go ahead and get right into it. So first and foremost, we're going to look at the energies to help keep you grounded, and the energies to help you be more open. All right, Spirit, so what energies are going to help to keep my Saggies grounded? And what energies are going to help them to be more open? So I feel like there's big changes and big accomplishments here for you, Sagittarius, because the card that did try to flip out is the World card. So I feel like you're completing old cycles, completing old situations, and bringing yourself into a newer consciousness, into new beginnings, into new opportunities. Some of you could also be traveling, because this is a travel card as well. But really what I feel here is that you're coming into full alignment with yourself, coming into full alignment with what you want to do, and you're integrating these new ideas into your life at this time, okay? But let's go ahead and get into your cards. So the first card we have out for you is the Eight of Swords, and the second card out for you is the Four of Pentacles. So let's go ahead and dive into each one of these cards. So Sagittarius, this week, as far as the energies to help you be grounded, it's time for you to stop restricting yourself. It's time for you to stop making yourself feel little, making yourself feel small, because it's almost like I feel like you don't feel like you're worthy of something. You don't feel like you deserve something in your life, but Spirit wants you to know that this is the exact opposite of what you need to be doing. You need to change your mind so then your world can change around you. Because the Eight of Swords, to me, that's a self-imprisonment. That's a restriction. That is not allowing yourself to get into something. That's isolating yourself from someone, a situation, whatever it may be. It could be, it could be a relationship. This could be a family relationship. This could be a job. This could be a spiritual path. Whatever it may be, I see that in the past, you really were holding yourself back. You were holding yourself back from really opening up to something. And Spirit's telling you, this week, to remain grounded, it is time for you to allow the energy to flow. Get out of your own way so that something new can be brought in, something different, something more beneficial, and something that's going to move you forward in your life. Okay? Now, as far as the energies to help you be more open, we do have the Four of Pentacles. So this is about you sticking to your guns, okay? I know, I'm not talking about, restricting yourself or stopping yourself from something, but this is about you holding true to your values, holding true to your beliefs. You know what I'm saying? Not giving up on what you're doing, not giving up on the road you're taking, and not giving up on the path you're on, even when there may be troubles, even when you feel like you can't do it, even when you feel like you can't move forward. This is about you understanding that as long as you stay true to yourself, and as long as you stay positive, and as long as you hold the things that are important to you close to your heart, things are going to remain happening for you. Things are going to continue moving forward. Also, it could be that for some of you out there, you need to watch your money this week. Definitely don't go splurging. Don't go spend a whole bunch of money on something you don't really need, because you may need that money for something else that's coming up this week that's going to bring this new energy in for you, okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and move forward, Sagittarius, and we're going to look at the positive energies coming in for you for the week, as well as what negative energies are coming your way, because we live in a world of polarity. So we have to look at both sides of the spectrum to really see how to make our way through our weeks, given all the energies and different things that are coming our way, okay? So Spirit, what is the positive energies coming in for Sagittarius? Ooh, there it is right there. And what negative energies are coming in for the week? All right, so we have the Nine of Wands and we have the Six of Swords. Okay, so Sagittarius, when it comes to the positive energies coming in for you this week, you are definitely changing. Things are definitely changing in your life. This could be internally. This could be externally. But what I feel here, what's going on with you, is that things weren't really flowing in the past. You were really stopping yourself from moving forward, like I said, really kind of restricting yourself from having happiness or restricting yourself from something that's coming in. But I see what's happening here is this week, you're finally having the courage. You're finally having the courage to release those internal strongholds you had on yourself, and a burden is being lifted so that you can finally move forward and finally recover from the past, recover from what has happened to you. Because I see that you're a very resilient person, okay, Sagittarius? You know, you resonate with I see, therefore I fight. So it's almost like when you see what you want, you're willing to go after it full force, okay? You're willing to give everything you need to that situation to bring it into fruition. Now, like I said, this could be a relationship, this could be a job, this could be a family tie, whatever it may be. Whatever it may be, I see that this week your courage is definitely being brought up so that you can start to make action and start to do things in your life, no longer holding back, but being that beacon of light that you know that you are, moving towards something that's going to bring you a lot of security, something that's going to bring you a lot of balance. And definitely Spirit is definitely guiding you through this, because you know, I'm starting to feel the very divinely guided kind of feel here, very divinely inspired. So this week, know that the energies that are coming into you are coming straight from the divine. So don't fight them, but allow them to flow. Because I see with that, it's gonna bring a lot of recoveries and a lot of new opportunities into your life that are gonna bring you back to a more whole sense of self, a more whole way of being, you know, a more spiritually sound person. Okay? Now, as far as the negative energies coming in for you for the week, we do have the Six of Swords. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Any of those signs for that matter. But really what I feel here with this, is that for some of you out there, you're afraid. You are afraid to release the restrictions in your life. You're afraid to let go of the things that have held you for so long, because it's almost like you fear the unknown. You fear what's happening for you. You fear what may happen for you. You fear that what will happen may not be something that's going to bring you up, but that it's going to bring you down. But from what I see here, being the fact that this is so spiritually guided, no matter what happens, is exactly what's meant to happen. It's exactly that. So I feel like for some reason in your life, some of you out there, you have a fear of moving on. You have a fear of moving on because you're not sure what's ahead of you. You're not sure what's to come. You're not sure what is going to be manifested into your life. But like I said here, as long as you stay positive, your manifestations are going to start to come to fruition, exactly what you've been asking for, as long as it's in a positive, you know, sense of that word, you know, as long as it's more of a positive manifestation. Those definitely are going to start coming in for you, because this is a rite of passage. These things, whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is you've been working on, whatever relationship or job situationship, this is definitely a rite of passage for you. But you have to be willing to move forward into it. You have to open yourself up and be able to move towards what it is you want. Now, it also might be that for some of you, you've been carrying a lot of mental anguish, a lot of mental torment, and Spirit's trying to work with you right now to release that, to relieve that, so that you can move on. But I see that some of you are still kind of stuck. You're still kind of stuck from moving forward, okay? But let's go ahead and let's move on, and we're going to look at how to best invite in the positive energies, as well as how the negative energies could affect you. All right, Spirit. So how can my Saggies best invite in those positive energies? And how might the negative energies affect them? Oh, interesting. Interesting. You know, I didn't realize that these two cards are set out, and it is the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. For some of you, this strongly has to do with a job and or a relationship. And I don't mean a relationship like a family tie. I mean like a relationship with like a romantic relationship. I feel like there's been a lot of fears and anxieties when it comes to this situation. You weren't really ready to open up and really team up with somebody. So that's a small message for some of you out there, that I see that for some of you there's definitely a fear and anxiety when it comes to teaming up with a partnership or with a partner. Okay? But let's go ahead and get your actual cards out. So like I said, we're looking at how to best invite in those positive energies, as well as how the negative energies could affect you. So we do have the Ten of Pentacles. Look at that beautiful card. And we have the Queen of Cups. All right, so Sagittarius, when it comes to how to best invite in those positive energies of the week, this is about you establishing strong foundations and strong structures in your life. bringing yourself back to stability. It also has to do with manifestations. It has to do with beautiful manifestations of the soul, of the heart, and what it is you're working on. It's like this is like the be-all, have-all kind of card, you know? The true happiness. The coming from that place internally that you know that whatever's being brought to you right now, it is so divinely guided for you at this time. And even if it's not exactly what you want, or isn't exactly how you saw a person, or how you saw a job, knowing that it is exactly what you've asked for. You just have to give it time. You have to give it time so that you can realize how much it really is meant for you, or how much this situation is actually for you. So definitely, I feel like if you can just trust, if you can trust that your happy life is on its way, you're going to gather the courage you need. You're going to gather the resilience you need to break away from old restrictions so you can move towards a rite of passage. Because I feel like that rite of passage is definitely in line with who you are and what you believe in. Okay? Now, as far as how the negative energies could affect you, we do have the Queen of Cups. So now we do have some Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or this is also... It's also a Gemini card as well. So you could be dealing with any one of those signs. But what I feel here with the Queen of Cups, if it's a person, someone is super codependent in your life. Someone really depends on you, depends on what you do for them, so that they can kind of be whole and kind of move forward in their life. But it's almost like it's time for you to break away from that. It's almost like this person has caused a lot of troubling times for you, a lot of hard situations, a lot of you know, mental regrets and heartbreak. And it's time for you to leave that person in the past so that you can move forward towards untroubled waters. Now, if it's not another person, I feel that because, you know, there is a lot of movement forward here on the table for you, okay? There is a lot of movement forward, a lot of moving away from restrictions, but I feel like you're feeling like, because you are not ready to move forward, because you're still holding on to things, because you fear the unknown, it's leaving you in this place of like emotional insecurity. It's leaving you in this place where you're just like, you just really feel like, how do I move forward? How do I go about things? I don't even know what to do anymore. I don't even know what to do. I give it up to God. I give it up to God because I can't even move forward. Do you see how she has her hands thrown up in the air? This is like her saying, okay, you know, I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what to do. I need help here because I feel stuck. I feel like I'm barely above water. I feel like I can't get things going in my life. I'm constantly trying, but things don't work. I can't seem to push forward. But definitely, these are, I really do feel like there's nothing really externally here, Sagittarius. This is all a very much internal feel to me. I feel like all these worries you have, all these fears, it's more of an internal thing. Because it's almost like you're afraid to open your eyes and look at what's right in front of you. Look at the path that's been laid out for you. And this week, because of that, Spirit is coming in and is blowing your chakra wide open, so that you can understand how it is you need to release, how it is you need to let go. It's like you need to let God and let flow. You know what I'm saying? So now we're going to go ahead and, Sagittarius, we're going to move forward. And we're going to look at the benefits of the positive energies coming in for you, as well as how to best overcome the negative challenges. Now, interesting, you know, Sagittarius, you know, we had those two cards that were sitting out, and it was the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords, so there's like fears and anxieties when it came to partnerships or to teaming up with people. Maybe that came out because, you know, if this does have to do with another person, this is kind of you, like, not knowing how to move forward, not knowing what to do. It's almost like you've given a lot to this situation, you've given a lot to this person, you've given a lot of yourself, and nothing's really happened, and now you're kind of like, well, what do I do? What do I do now? I mean, where am I going with this? Do I need to keep trying? Do I need to let it go? Do I need to hold on? And I feel like this week, that's where Spirit's coming in. Spirit's coming in to help you, to bring you answers to your prayers. Okay? So like I said, we're going to move forward, and we're going to look at the benefits of the positive energies and how to best overcome the negative challenges, okay? So Spirit, what is the benefit of the positive energies for Sagittarius? And how can they best overcome the negative challenges? All right, so we do have the Nine of Cups, beautiful, and the Judgment. Okay, so This week, Sagittarius, when it comes to the benefit of the positive energies, this is like, I mean, really? This is wish granted. This is happiness. This is comfort. This is being satisfied with everything that's happening in your life. It's no longer coming from a place of dissatisfaction, but really being okay, being content with everything that's going on. I mean, you have the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. I mean, the only thing that could make this any better would be the 10 of Cups. This is like seriously happy life, happy future, happy path. But you have to be willing to release the restrictions in your life. And you know, it's not like just saying that, but actually doing it. Do you see what I'm saying, Sagittarius? Because you can say, okay, yeah, I'm going to finally let myself move forward in life. But unless you actually take action in that, unless you actually make that transition, you're going to stay stuck. You're going to stay stuck here, not being able to move forward. So you have to really, really decide what is super important to you right now, what is super important to your path, and make action towards that. Have the courage to take that action so you can create the life that you would like, so you can create the life that you want. Because as soon as you do, Spirit's going to back you up 125 million%. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, as far as how to best overcome the negative challenges, yes, judgment. This is about letting your soul fly. This is about letting yourself free. This is about having a rebirth. Not switching up little things, not changing up this and that and the other, but really switching everything up. Changing everything about yourself. Changing everything about your situation. And being a totally different person. No longer restricting yourself from happiness, but allowing your soul to guide you. Allowing your soul to take the wheel. It's almost kind of like an ego death. Do you know what I'm saying? No longer allowing your inner critic to decide what it is you're doing, but allowing your heart to decide what to do. Allowing your heart to bring to fruition what it is you need in your life. Because sometimes when we listen to the brain and we do things in accordance with what it says, we don't always get what we want. Because it may seem like what we want, but it's very shallow, it's very surfacey. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not very deep. But when we come from that heart space, that's when Spirit answers. That's when things are brought to us. So definitely release any doubts you have and make that change this week so that things can start to happen for you. Okay, Sagittarius? Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward and we're going to pull you one more card, and this is going to be the overall impact and the energies, positive and negative, okay? So Spirit, what is the overall impact and the energies, positive and negative, for Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of June 28th through July 4th? Now, I'm going to let those fall, Sagittarius. That's not the exact card, but I want to see what these show, okay? But let's go ahead and get your card out, and then we'll look at what these are. So we have the King of Swords. So we have truth. We have movement forward. We have you standing up and bringing authority into your life, releasing yourself from restriction, releasing yourself from anything that's held you back, and really understanding that it's time for you to move forward with wisdom and magic so you can allow things to finally happen in your life. Like I said, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but definitely this has to do with the mental space. It has to do with you releasing that inner critic and more or less operating from the heart space. Okay, now let's go ahead and check out what these cards were. Let's see what these were that flipped over. Ooh. Okay, so Sagittarius, we do have the Two of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So just a small little message here for some of you out there. What I feel is that if this is dealing with a connection with you and another person, there was a lot of heartbreak. There was a lot of betrayal. There was a lot of sadness. You really gave your all. You gave yourself to this situation. You gave yourself to a person. You said, this is what I want. This is what I need. And it ended up not exactly turning out how you wanted. Actually, for some of you out there, it definitely turned out in devastation. But see, what we have here is we have the Ace of Swords. And that's about victory and breakthroughs. So I feel like for any of you out there who have been struggling with your relationship, if you've been struggling with your partnership, if you've been struggling with communication, that's all about to end. There's going to be new mental clarity here so that you can work with your other half to make things happen, to bring back happiness. Because see, the Two of Cups here, this is like a serious tie. You know, this isn't just like a little love situation, you know. This is someone who's in alignment with you. But because there was miscommunication and there was judgment here, someone was definitely hurt. But there's going to be some mental energy here coming in to help you move forward, either moving away from this connection or moving towards healing this connection, okay? Because there's a lot of power here. There's a lot of power when it comes to this little message, all right? So like I said, that's just for some of you. That's just for some of you, okay? Now, yeah, look at what we have on the bottom here. Knight of Swords, passion, energy. Yes, definitely. There are a lot of things changing for you. And Spirit's coming in and bringing you a lot of energy so that you can see the truth. You can see the truth in your life. Moving away from restrictions and moving towards a rebirth. Okay, Sagittarius? So now what I'd like to do for you is I would like to pull you 3 advice cards from the Divine Directions. So give me 1 second to tap into that energy. Alright, Spirit, what messages of guidance do you have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For the week of June 28th through July 4th. What messages of guidance and advice do you have for Sagittarius? Woo! Way too many cards. Way too many cards. 1 second. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For the week of June 28th through July 4th. Yeah, we just want 3, okay, Sagittarius? That was like 12. That was way too many. Okay? Okay, so your first card of guidance to come out for the week is heal. It is time for you to heal. It is time for you to bring about that recovery. Bring about that resurging of energy into your body. No longer restricting yourself, but putting yourself back on a loving path towards health. Do you see what I'm saying? Bringing that healing energy back in. And I feel like Spirit's definitely bringing it to you through your crown chakra. Really delivering what you need right now to move yourself forward in life. Now your second card to come out is wait. Take time to think on the matter at hand. Don't be tempted to rush. So this is about here. This is about this necessary transition. This is about this rite of passage, okay? This is about you taking the time to really create that action in your life and being patient with yourself while doing it. It's not about like stopping and waiting completely, but gathering more energy, gathering more information so you can go towards your best life. Now, as far as your third card of guidance for the week, we do have focus. Yes, you are in need of clear focus, of clear direction, decide what you want in life. This is about you using that internal wisdom that's coming to you right now to have a rebirth towards the truth of the matter in your life, and deciding where does you want to go, and deciding to go towards your best life, no longer restricting yourself anymore. All right, Sagittarius. Well, those are your messages for this week. I hope they resonated with you. If so, please comment below. Let me know how. Also, Sagittarius, if you are here and you're new to my channel, please click subscribe, and share this video with anybody you feel needs to hear it. Anybody you feel is on a path. Anybody who needs this message at this time. Also, hit that bell if you want to be notified to my future content. Well, Sagittarius, this is me, Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, and my channel is Wow Oracle. And I just want to say thank you, Sagittarius, for being with me. Thank you for connecting with me. Thank you for being open to messages from Spirit. I hope you were able to take something from this reading to put your life back on a path of health, wealth, love, prosperity, and light. Okay, Sagittarius. I'll see you guys next week. Much love from me to you. Namaste.